New York and on the new Hot 97 app. Ebro in the morning. On Hot 97.
Ebro in the morning. Beautiful Laura Styles, Rosenberg, Kodak Black in the building. Give it up one time, yeah. First time. Yo, man, first of all, I got to be honest. I was skeptical on doing this interview. I saw your other interviews where you was wearing like a ski mask and all that, and I was like, I'm not really interested in talking to this. But I got to say, I looked at your rap sheet. I looked at your weed charges, smoking weed in front of your kid on the gram and different things you've been going through. And I know it's sensitive, but how you feel about everything that's going on?
I got big wings, so you know what I'm talking about? The devil be on my heels, but I got big wings, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. It's like it did seem like that you became a target at some point.
Man, listen, I've been in and out since a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
How old were you the first time?
14.
Yeah. When you look at all the stuff that you got on your rap sheet, right, everything that you've been charged with, how much do you take accountability for? How much was it your circumstances, right? Because a lot of things happen with people where they come from.
I mean, shit, when you look at me, you won't even, like, think. Because I be walking around smiling like, fuck it.
I see you laughing a
You
lot.
always. That's kind of the view we always see is smiling and laughing.
Yeah. So, you know, ain't nothing worse than death, you know what I'm talking about? And I can already accept that. So it's like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
Were you around a lot of death growing up as well?
Death right around the corner. You know, prison, my next door neighbor. Hey.
Got used to it.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
Broward County, Florida.
In Florida.
Hey.
And you're Haitian, too.
Yeah.
Passe and all that.
Hey.
I love that. I love that you embrace your Haitian heritage like that, too.
Right.
Do you feel like where you're headed now, like you got more control over your life? And, you know, you're making a lot of money, making a lot of decisions for yourself.
God in control. I'm just sitting back. I'm laid back in the Maybach.
In the Maybach?
Yeah, literally. And you went out to L.A., right? And now spend most of your time out there working?
Yeah.
How do you like the L.A. life?
Shit, you know, it's a different time zone, so I'm in a different mind zone, like different atmosphere.
Did
better.
How long was the build for you? Because I remember like 2 or 3 years ago, it felt like when your name popped up, it felt like when you hit the mainstream, it happened very quick. And you became a star sort of overnight. And then there was the controversy and all these different things. But how long was the actual build for you musically that you were working on?
I mean, like, I've been famous since elementary school, so I don't care about it. That's why I walk around like, so what? You feel me?
How were you famous in elementary school?
I just been like my whole family like running streets. You feel me? So I was been popping since a jit. You feel me? So like it don't matter.
So you were used to it when the time came, when the music started hitting.
Yeah.
And when did you start making music?
I mean, I would mess around early and stuff, but like 2015, one time I had came on 2015, and I just blowed up. Like I just came home and just blowed up. Yeah.
2014 was Bodak Yellow was based on that. What was the name of the song?
No Flockin.
No Flockin.
No
That was
Flockin.
the joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the blow up.
Yeah.
So that was just something you just put on SoundCloud? Or how did it
I
work?
was just messing around because, like, No Flockin, when I made that, this tutu right now. Go get him. So, when I made that, it's something like in Florida called flocker, right? Like a lot of people were smoking flocker, like.
A type of weed?
Nah.
Flocker, like, man.
Like Sherm or something? Is it
Man,
like
listen, like crackheads putting down a pipe for flocker, like.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
like bath salts or something? we
Yeah,
was
so
hearing
like
about?
a lot of my homeboys was smoking it, and like my uncle started smoking it and stuff like that, and it was like I was just clowning them, like
Right,
really, like I really don't like that song though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was just really saying anything. I was just clowning them like No Flockin. You feel me? But
And next thing you know, it's something you're not
Blow
taking
it up.
serious. It blew up.
yeah, and I always got to perform that song.
And now when Bodak Yellow blew up, because that's what, 2-3 years later.
Yeah,
Bodak Yellow blew up 3 years later, and you own parts of that record too, right?
of course. Yeah,
Yeah, you were Grammy nominated, right?
of course.
Your name was on it.
Was that must be interesting too? Like that's a pretty unique experience to have a recent record that it's named essentially the record's named after you, right?
Yeah.
And yet it was number 1 on Billboard. She's become the biggest pop star in the world, and her call to the #1 calling card she has is your
his
nickname.
flow. It was his flow, really.
And called Bodak.
Yeah, and called Bodak.
Yeah, Bodak yellow, Kodak black, Bodak orange, and stuff.
Now, did Cardi reach out to you when she was putting the record together?
Nah, she ain't reach out, but I rock with her. That's twin, bae.
Yeah.
That's my twin. That's bae.
So she creates Bodak Yellow, so that happens, and then you see that blow up.
Hey.
And then how does it work? Because did you have a relationship with her at that time, or she was just a fan of yours?
She was on the come up too, right?
I don't know, but I know I get me. Right, yeah.
Okay.
Where did you get your sort of the thing that draws me to your music, and I think that separates you from a lot of the other, although you're from a part of the world that's been making some of the best music in hip hop the last 4 years. I mean, Florida has really set the tone musically.
A lot of great guys
for the last few years. There's a lot of talent there. But something that separates you, and I think it separated X to a certain degree too, is melodies.
Right.
When I heard Patty Cake for the first time, that's when I realized that you really take to just melody making.
Hey.
Do you have any sort of particular process, or are you just the kind of guy who gets in the lab and just goes?
And you know, God do that. That's why I made Calling My Spirits, because I feel like it be spirits in the booth when I be in there. You feel me? So, hey.
There's something about you, and I don't know what it is. I think it's the happiness, the melodies, and the general craziness of your character that gives me for me reminds me of Old Dirty Bastard, which is a great compliment. I know we're a bit older.
Unpredictability, you mean?
But it's
melodically,
and just the music kind of just
voice.
comes. Like, where does the music come from? You can't even quite tell.
Right.
But it's almost like you're just a conduit for music.
Right.
Are you familiar with Old Dirty's work at all, or no?
I think Transporting was off his beat. That song I got, Transporting. I think that was a sample off that, Transporting.
But you never listened to him in the early Wu-Tang.
That's a little midget, ain't it?
Nah, you talking about Bushwick Bill, bro. Not Old
That's
Dirty
a midget.
Bastard.
What song he made?
You talking about Mine's Playing Tricks on Me?
Yeah,
this year
that-
Halloween
that-
fell on the weekend.
Ain't he ODB?
No.
No.
ODB's with the Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang.
Oh, you know, that's
How old are you again, Kodak?
21.
Yeah, it's
21 years
okay.
old.
You gotta learn about ODB, man.
You
would
probably-
No,
you
you're
would
gonna enjoy it.
appreciate
You're gonna enjoy it. If you do a deep dive on ODB, I really think you'd enjoy it, and you'd understand what I mean.
All right.
You dig it.
Hey.
So this is your first time going around doing interviews. How do you feel about it? You having fun?
It's great. I like it.
You having fun? What do you like the most about it?
Just being out here, that's it.
Being free.
Hey,
But you know there's something potentially bad around the corner, so you're enjoying it as much as you can.
suck a baby dick. That's it. Hey,
Wait, suck a child's penis?
yeah, like a baby dick.
Give a fuck. Just don't.
Whatever, like, you feel me?
Whatever happens.
I'm blessed. Like, I be locked up, my stuff go platinum.
Right.
I drop an album in there. Like, I'm an innovator. I orchestrate, put these songs together. You feel me? And they'll go platinum. Like, it's great. Like, you can't stop greatness. Everything fall in place. So I don't be worried about nothing.
Talk close to the mic for me. So
I don't be worried about nothing. They think. Yeah.
Now, when I first heard you rapping, I didn't understand what you was saying. It was like, it's like how you talk.
My twang.
I really went in and started reading your lyrics because it was, what was the song? You don't believe in jeans. Yeah, jeans piece. But I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope, the song, because it was like you were talking about how you couldn't believe in people and they believed in things that were, or they said they believed in things that were actually fake and they were just contradicting themselves. I thought it was a dope-ass record.
Some people probably just listen to it, don't listen to the words and stuff. Cause I be noticing like the songs that I really drop, it really be for the streets, it be deep, right? But like them type of songs don't hit the radio. Like y'all ain't finna play that. Like
No, something is
when I'm
not for
talking about
mainstream
pain,
consumption.
Y'all wanna play blah 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 bullshit, right?
That's a fact.
That's what y'all
We
play.
agree with you.
So I kind of I really ain't really like Rolling Peace, kind of, but.
But you thought it was like simple? You thought it was like too basic?
I kind of made it like with the new wave, like all that stuff.
Oh,
but I
right,
was
right.
still kind of like really talking about like.
So you like getting to these raps, though. You like really getting to these raps.
Yeah.
So you like getting to these raps. You think you get credit for your bars? For the fact that you can actually spit?
They gonna gravitate to it. They gonna gravitate. I don't know when, but they gonna gravitate.
How did, even though it's not your favorite record, how did the record with X come together And how tight was your
I
relationship?
really was finna throw it in the trash and stuff because like I have so much music and stuff. But O was like, send it to X. You know, like he finna send it to X, so he sent it to him and bruh did it. I was like, you think this should make my album? Because I had so much songs. They were like, yeah. So
And you and X knew each other before that collaboration?
nah, we ain't knew each other. Like he from where I'm from, but he from like a whole other little section
Got it.
and stuff.
And how long had you guys been on each other's radar? For a while?
Okay, that year before I came home, I would listen to a song on the radio. Look at me, look at me. I'm like, this shit right. You feel me? And when I came home, they were like, yeah, he rocked with me and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, because when Look at Me blew up, you were gone, and then you came back.
Yeah.
And it was such a smash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that record took over. Really, really big.
What is a ZZ? I printed out your lyrics, so I know what. I pull up in a demon on guard. I know what that is, but what's a ZZ?
I ain't want to call it Z shit because, like, I wanted to be, like, more radio friendly and stuff. Like, I ain't want when you download it on iTunes and it's called Z shit because you probably don't want your kid, like, Z shit, no, don't download that.
Man, my kid's probably not listening to this anyway, but.
Yeah, so I called it ZZ, you feel me?
Make it easier.
But what is Z shit, though? What is that?
Z, like, I'm a Z. Zombie on Earth, Zo.
Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
it.
So, got it.
Did you see Jay-Z released a track list of all his favorite songs of 2018, and that was part of it.
That's real.
That was one of it. Did you see that?
I ain't see it.
Kind of tight.
You met Hov before?
Yeah, I met him at Diddy party.
Great guy.
Did y'all talk at all, or just a quick hello?
We chopped it up real quick. Yeah.
Yo, how many hits you have? Tunnel Vision. Let's see, Lockjaw with French, you on that joint. Now you got ZZ. These are mainstream records.
Patty Cake was pretty big.
Yeah.
Patty Cake was bigger than those?
No, not bigger than those, but it did its thing though.
And this project that you have coming up,
Yeah.
what's the title of it?
Dying to Live.
Dying to Live.
Yeah.
What's the collaborations on there? Who you got?
Of course, Offset and Travis Scott for ZZ.
Yeah.
I got Lil Pump, Let's Get Gnarly, and Mosh Pit, Juice WRLD.
That's it.
Yeah,
And the
that's
rest
it.
is just you with the bars, telling your stories.
Yeah.
You often reference how the world is against you and you feel like the world is against you. Is that how you still feel?
The world don't favor the vultures. You know what I'm talking about? So lately I just been like more serene because I want to like fly like an eagle and stuff. But shit, yeah, that, you know?
Yeah, the people on the bottom, the world doesn't feel.
Yeah, the world don't favor the vultures. and
Yeah.
stuff. It don't favor. I don't really believe in karma, but I feel like the world it don't favor us. It don't favor us. So I gotta stop like living and thugging so hard so the world can soften up around me.
That's interesting. You're even taking responsibility for your own energy you putting out, which is dope. What brought you to that realization?
Just I know like a good fruit, like a good tree ain't gonna produce no bad fruit. Like and a bad tree ain't gonna produce no good fruit. So that.
Just that.
What made you? But you said something that's interesting because you said you don't really believe in karma.
Yeah.
But then
I don't want to believe in karma.
because then you followed it up by saying, but you want to put out better energy to get. So it seems like
Yeah.
you're struggling with karma.
I don't want to believe in karma because I just don't want to believe in karma. I don't want to believe that. the
You
stuff
want to
I
be
did
defiant.
don't
That's
come
what it
back.
is.
I don't want to feel like that.
So that's interesting. You feel that way, but because you don't want to think that the stuff that has happened in the past would come back.
Yeah, I don't want to feel like what I did gonna come back.
But at the same time, if you do believe in it, it does mean that moving forward, the energy that you put out could bring back positive energy.
sort of.
So
It's kind of like contradicting, but at the same time, I don't want to believe in karma.
We are all walking contradictions. So
Yeah,
be
trust-
comfortable in that space.
Yeah.
You gotta also know the universe doesn't give second chances, man. Hopefully this time you're gonna have a better outcome. And, don't fight the universe either.
You're super successful, but can you talk about the new artists that you've signed?
Tutu, Golden Animal, Jack West. Yeah.
And what's your relationship with him? How do you know him?
I rock with him. I feel like, we speak the same language. Like he one of me. We just from different areas.
And how did you connect with him? How did you discover his music?
Like I say, like I felt like he wanted me. So, you know, everything fall in place.
Look, man, at this point, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. You know, looking at all your cases and everything you've been through, and I know the recent one right now is very sensitive. And with respect to, you know, everybody involved in that case, you know, we can't get into details today. But, you know, we take sexual assault here serious. And we can't, you know, get into details, but we hope, you know, to have you back so we can have a deeper conversation about that because, you know, this is a serious topic and we're hearing these stories a lot.
One thing we were talking about on the show today that for some reason I just have a hunch that you would care about is the idea that landing on the moon was a conspiracy. Kodak, do you believe that our moon landing in 1969 actually took place?
What the fuck y'all talking about?
You seem upset that I brought it up.
I feel like sometimes when niggas like be going through shit, like y'all be entertained by bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. So it's like change the subject. I'm finna walk out.
We'll change which subject?
Just whatever. Like,
well, no, they tried to change the subject. They was talking about the moon landing.
That's bullshit too. So talk about something else.
Well, I was saying, I think...
We don't have to talk about nothing else. We could be done right here.
All right, I'm going. Say less.
Well, that's a bummer.
I don't know. People don't tell me what to talk about on my show. Huh?